Hey guys, what's going on? Brandon here, and today I'm doing my review of Meg to the Trench. So, Meg to the Trench is the sequel to The Meg, to 2018's The Meg, in which Jason Statham gets terrorized by a shark with Cliff Curtis and Paige Kennedy. So, it stars Jason Statham, Jing Wu, Paige Kennedy, Cliff Curtis, Sergio Sergio Paris Manchetta, Skylar Samuels, and a child actress who I don't know her name off the top of my head. But she was okay. She was okay. She wasn't like great or anything, but she did pretty well for what she was given, which is really all I want from any child actor. And this film, although it has a lot of issues in terms of how stupid it is, because it is stupid. I mean, the original one was stupid too. Um, it's really fun and really endearing, and Jason Statham is just really good in these movies. Jason Statham is an actor that I personally like, but there are times when I feel like he kind of goes out of his wheelhouse a little bit, and when that happens, that's when I kind of have an issue. But here, this is right in his wheelhouse. This is directly in his wheelhouse. And I really like this movie a lot. I'm trying not to spoil anything, so bear with me on that. But this movie has really good action, actually some decent dramatic moments in here too. Some moments where you think maybe someone's dead, but maybe they're not. It just has really fun and endearing moments for the audience. I think that Cliff Curtis does a fantastic job. I think Paige Kennedy does a fantastic job. Skylar Samuels, who plays Jess, for what she's given, she's not in this movie a ton, but when she's in this movie, she's really good. Jing Wu is just really good, really good. Everyone plays their role very well, including the actors that I didn't mention. They're also, the smaller kind of like side characters, and everyone who appears in this movie does their job well, which is really all you can ask sometimes from a movie like this. But I'm not going to have a ton to say about this movie. There are a couple plot holes. There are a couple of things where I'm like, I think that you could have wrapped that up better. I think we could have done this better. But overall, it's a fun movie. It's a fun time at the theater. And I do recommend seeing this movie in a theater because I don't think that this movie would be as good at home. But I don't think the first one I didn't think the first one was as good at home. But it was really good in the theater, and it was really good at home. It was just not as good as it was in the theater. I recommend seeing most movies in theaters because most movies are better in the theater than they are at home. To me, at least. But this movie specifically, an more an action spectacle kind of movie is obviously going to be better in the movie theater than at home. Dramas, we can make an argument that, like, the ability to pause and everything like that, is, fun and good for movies like that. But action movies, definitely better in the movie theater. Definitely. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. I think I'm going to give this movie a 7 out of 10. I think the first one I'd probably give it a 7.5 or an 8 out of 10. I really like this movie. It's not as good as the first one, but oh well. Didn't need to be as good as the first one. It just needed to be a good film. And or at least a fun film, and that's what it is. So if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and you can follow me on Twitter and link in the description below. Peace out.